play the intro first or not?
Wait, we do that after we hit record.
No.
Yeah, no, that's how shows start. Like this show. That's how this show starts. It's the Skids Podcast. I'm Shane Kopke. I am here with Tim Gage.
Hello.
And Kevin McNichols. They are. And we're just doing another show. It took us another 2 hours to get this thing started, which is great. Yeah, what a joy that was. 2 hours of fucking trying to get this shit set up again because we had another problem with the delay on the camera.
Yeah, we got it figured out though now.
You know, that's just how it works sometimes.
You know, it's technology.
Thanks, Tim.
And sometimes technology doesn't work well with humans.
Well, that's why AI is coming in and it's going to take over everything.
It'll fix a lot of things that are broken.
So we played our song last week. We're going to probably start out with that this week. And it was terrible. So we are going to play our song that Kevin made with AI.
Yes. You want to just play the full one then?
Yeah, I might as well, instead of playing the ones that won't have any context. It's actually pretty good.
It's pretty amazing that AI put it together.
I know. How long did it take?
About a minute.
That's crazy.
I wonder
Maybe
what
a
kind of
minute.
voice they try to use. So, like if they pull from a celebrity or a musician
Well, yeah.
for the
So what they do is they just take a lot of songs from somebody, and then that's how they figure it out.
math.
I don't know why the audio ended up... I wonder if it compressed wrong or something. It's not 100% the way it sounded to us.
Yeah. I don't know. It may just be the way it was the file type.
Might have been.
You know?
Because you saved it as the wrong one. Way to
Well,
go.
we put it in. I'm so used to posting to the fucking online video, shit. So, but I'll switch it over to Wave
It's a good thing it didn't say that,
or MP3.
that it was an MP5. Oh no, he saved it as a gun.
Oh,
So-
did you
I do
guys
like the guitars.
chop it up a bit? Did
Yeah,
you?
so what we did is we actually took the first 25 seconds roughly, and that'll be the intro.
Yeah.
First off, it says the name of the podcast twice in it, which is
Cool.
good. Then what we did is after that we took the solo to the end, and that's going to be our outro from now on.
That's cool.
So what we'll do is we'll try to talk over the solo up until the singing comes back in, and then we'll just let the rest of it play. And we're gonna try to figure out if we can do a fade to black screen on here. So as the solo's ending, fade it to black, and then it just plays the rest of it out.
I'm sure there's
Boom.
something like that.
There has to be. We didn't bother looking into it on the.
We're too busy
when we
with
were
our
working on
thumbs up our asses trying to figure out the fucking.
No. When Kevin came over.
Oh,
Yeah.
so thumbs in each other's asses then.
What I mean, look, we had one hand to work with.
Well, hey, I mean, it's only the cordial thing to do.
I don't think it was cordial at all. He
It's
forced
the
it.
Christian thing to do, is what it is.
Yes, that's what Christians do.
That's what Christians do.
Yes. Yeah, that's not ash on their foreheads.
No, that's
It's shit. It's other people's shit.
that. Christians don't do ash. It's Catholic.
Catholics are Christians. Do you know how the actual Bible came to be? It was the Catholics.
Man,
No, it was the Catholics. The Catholics got together and voted on which pieces go into the Bible and which ones don't.
yeah.
All the holy books, well, that's not holy enough. Get it the fuck out of here.
And the guys that actually wrote it just, made it up one day. And,
Well, not to
wrote it
mention
down.
that everybody that wrote about Jesus wasn't born when they wrote about
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
or they were born at that time. But they weren't born during Jesus' time.
Right.
It was all like 70 years after his death.
Yeah.
Like it's all that shit. So it's like, yeah. Oh, so you know exactly what he said right here?
Yeah. Well,
I get how you didn't get his life from 13 to 30.
well, also some of the stories that are in there are blatantly ripped off from older religions.
That's what I heard too.
Always
like on
stealing.
that show, Religious.
That's not a show. That's a movie.
That movie,
It's a
yeah.
documentary,
He talked
but
about how
whatever.
like the Quran and everything are
Oh, yeah.
based on different.
No, the Quran's based on the
But
Hebrew,
it's all
all
based.
the
Yeah.
Hebrew text.
Yeah, they all.
Well, like
bundled together.
the Noah's
essentially.
Ark
The
story,
stories are all
that's
the same.
taken from the story of Gilgamesh.
That's taken from a lot of different stories.
Yeah, but I think the oldest one is the story of Gilgamesh, though.
I don't know that that's correct.
Okay, I may be wrong. That's just what I'd heard.
I just don't know that that's
I think
correct.
it's Pinocchio
I'm
is
not
what it's
fighting you
based
on
off
it.
of, the Island of Lost Boys. I think that's what it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I love how Tim
And that
wants an
whale.
island of lost boys.
Are they? Is that what it was? It the Lost Boys? I think that was the Island of Lost Boys, wasn't it? On Pinocchio.
Tim, I think that's just a porn you watched.
You talking about
The
Lord
Island
of
of
like,
Lost
it's
Boys?
like Lord of the Flies, kind of.
Yeah,
No.
I guess.
No.
That's what I figured it was.
It had Rufio.
I mean, it's the same.
Okay.
Well, that's Peter Pan.
Rufio.
Oh, oops.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
they are called the Lost Boys, though.
Yeah.
There's a band named Lost.
There was
Boys.
also a movie called The Lost Boys.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That
I
saxophone
still
player
never
was
seen it.
fucking dope, dude.
You
That was the
haven't
best
seen
scene.
Lost
Never
Boys?
seen Lost
Oh,
Boys.
shit.
Isn't the vampire movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiefer
I
Sutherland.
still never
Corey
seen it.
Feldman.
Yep.
Dude, by
Corey
the time
Haim,
I'd
Jason Patrick.
heard about that movie, I was already like 15, 16, and I was like, I'm not watching that shit.
It was good.
Yeah,
It
it was cool.
Bill and Ted. Ted from Bill and Ted. I don't know
No,
the
it's
actor's
Bill.
name.
It's Bill
Is
from
it
Bill,
Bill?
from
Yeah.
Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the actor's name, but he
Um,
was pretty cool in it.
Yeah,
The
he
chick
was
was
a
hot.
vampire.
Yeah, he was.
One
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
That's right.
Isn't that weird that I know all these stupid references to things?
Well,
I
it is
don't
a
get
vampire movie, so
it. No, I know, but there was also people that weren't vampires.
no,
in it.
everyone was a vampire
They
in that
weren't all.
movie, dude.
They weren't all.
Okay, well,
So
you haven't seen it, and I have. So
and
who
you're
are you
making shit up.
Who are you gonna trust?
Not
is
the guy that
question.
not the guy that fucking likes to
Not the guy
be a
that's
fucking
lying.
cunt and lie about everything.
I'm not a liar. I
In
speak
fact,
only the truth.
In fact, the next game you need to get is Lies of P.
I tell the truth even when I lie.
Yeah.
You get to be Pinocchio.
Well, I was gonna say we just talked about Pinocchio. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
We worked it back into the lies now. If we had a sound file for that,
Actually, Lies of P looks pretty fucking fun.
Liza P.
Yeah. Lies of P. It's your Pinocchio, I think, in the game.
Oh, lives.
Lies.
Oh, like
Because
liar.
Pinocchio was a liar.
Okay, I got you.
How does that not make sense?
I didn't know if you were saying Liza as in the name
Yes,
Liza P.
Liza Minnelli P.
That's what I was like. What? That sounds like weird fucking.
yeah,
name.
you fuck Michael Jackson in it, which never happened in real life.
She never fucked Michael Jackson.
That's what I just said.
Then why would you even
Are
say
you
that?
Kevin tonight? What
You're
the?
never gonna catch me. I fucking love that one, dude.
It is nice though that
Get your
we now
fat
have
ass
a
back
thing
over
that's gonna
here.
have
That's
fucking
another one.
sound files,
Oh, it's gonna be so good, dude.
and I should actually turn them up so we can hear them.
Yeah, I was gonna say that first intro one was kind of quiet.
Yeah, but I just have it quiet on here.
Oh,
It's for playback. So
Baby Billy's Baba Bunkers.
yes.
Kevin, just go through all of them. Hey, everybody, we've got new sound files. Kevin's going to go through all of them. This is not even close to how many we have. How many do you think you put on there?
I think a neighborhood of
There's a
about.
lot of 'em.
There's 30 buttons on that.
Yeah. And
So-
how many pages?
So 2 pages. So 6.
So about 60? That's
Yeah.
not bad. Kevin,
I
you're going to
got
have to
more
learn
come,
shit.
dude.
Yeah.
That's all I do now when I'm driving. I'm just like, oh, that'd be a good sound.
Yeah.
And I find it, record it, and then I
We're-
find an image for it and put it on there.
We're also going to have to figure out how to get some old files from our shit.
Yeah, well, that requires from listening, and I'm not a fan.
Well,
of
one
it.
that we definitely have to get is this kid's got stage 4 molestation.
Well, that's what I
That
mean.
has to go on
I
there.
don't
Don't
know
know
the titles
which
of them.
episode
That's
that
just it.
was.
We're like,
Oh,
how
that
many
one's easy.
episodes deep?
Yeah.
The name of the episode is something along the
Oh,
lines
okay,
of that.
okay.
So, yeah.
Well, then pull it up and get
Well,
it,
in the
dude.
30s.
We're not doing it right now on
I'm
the
just
show.
saying, when you got some free time, you're not playing video games. man.
No, fuck that.
Do
so,
work.
So now that you got into video games again, I got into it early, but I've been playing, and I missed this game when it first came out. Lords of the Fallen. It's fucking excellent. Everything that I'd seen about it was super mixed reviews when it first came out, but the newest patch that they did, everybody that's posted since the newest patch came out, they say it's great now. So
It's PC only then?
Nope.
or-
No.
I have it on my PlayStation.
Is it for Xbox as
Yeah.
well? Oh.
Yeah, it was on sale so it's $70 regular. It was on
Jesus
sale for
Christ.
$40, so I was like, yeah, I'll get it. It looks fun.
Yeah, and from what I saw over your place, man, it does look good.
Dude, the fact that you can go from Axiom to Umbral. Axiom is the world of the living. Umbral is the world of the dead.
Nerds.
And if you get...
Go outside, nerd.
I'm not touching grass. Go fuck yourself.
I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go on.
Oh, well, then I guess I'll just shut up.
Go outside, nerd.
But the fact that you can go from Axiom to Umbral, you have this thing called the Umbral lamp that you can actually just peer into the umbral, or you can actually use the lamp to bring you into the umbral.
Yeah.
I mean, the lamp does other things other than that.
And like I was telling you yesterday, that whole concept reminded me of Legacy of Kain.
It's
Soul Reaver.
I just love
You can
the
go back and forth.
the
from
fact. The only thing that I wish it was more open world than it is, because it's very linear.
Okay.
It's only $14 on Amazon for the disc.
That's the old one.
Oh, that might be the old one. Yeah.
No,
there
that's 100% the old one.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the new one. The new one was released, I think, last year.
Yeah, and I think the old one's a different kind of game.
Way different.
Yeah, it's like a.
They tried revamping the entire series, which is only one game, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, what was
Well,
it
how's
like a
that?
top-down game
they
or
had
something
like
like
a-
that?
It has the exact same name. The original game has the exact same name as the new one. They're not even close to the same game.
Well, that's odd. That's
Yeah.
going to confuse a lot of their.
It's not even called Lords of the Fallen 2. It's just Lords of the Fallen.
That's
Also-
crazy,
No
man.
subtitle, nothing like that.
But
yeah.
the also is just hidden.
yeah.
So yeah, no, I've been enjoying the fuck out of it. I've only beat one boss because I've just been exploring, and realizing that I should have put a lot of my points into different categories.
Well, that's kind of how it goes with those kinds of games.
So annoying.
First time you play through, you tend to make mistakes that way.
Well, I went in. Well, I do still like the idea of being a pyromancer in it. So I put
Yeah.
all my stuff into Inferno, which is one of the magics you can use. You've got Inferno, you've got Radiance, and then you've technically got a third one. So there's there's two classes or stats of magic, and then there's three different schools of magic. You have Radiance, which is holy magic. You have Inferno, which is the magic of a deer, which is pyromancer stuff. And then you have Umbral magic, which is magic of the dead, and you actually use both Radiance and Inferno to up those stats. So, but it's been a blast.
And hey, man, the magic and stuff that you were tossing fireballs and like
The
shooting
fireballs
flames out
are
of the hands.
awesome.
That's pretty cool shit.
Okay, Tim. So you know how in Elden Ring, certain ones are like the dragon incantations allow you to hold down the trigger and just shoot fireballs for as long as you have FP.
Yeah.
In this game, you just have like one of your early spells is a fire thing that comes out of the hand. You have to be close to them, but it just comes straight out of your hand, and you can just hold it for as long as you want. It's awesome because some of them get stun locked in it, and you just burn them to death, and they're just going ah, fucking
So
catch fire.
The bosses or bad guys are pretty challenging, or
They are. It's more.
I mean, you liken it to Elden Ring. I know that every boss in that fucking game sucked. If you
So-
know the experience, they fucking
No, it's
sucked.
true. This
Definitely
one
sounds like a
this
From
one feels
Software game.
more intuitive as you're fighting them, right? So you can actually see them wind up, and you know about when it's gonna hit.
Okay.
So like I could fight a new
Sounds
enemy
a little
type.
bit more forgiving than
It's a little bit more forgiving in the being able to dodge. Parrying's still fucking hard as fuck.
right.
Because I don't understand that the timing has to be like it's a very short window.
Fucking hate that.
Yeah. But the dodging's not terrible. The dodging's pretty easy. And then I just got a new. So you get eyeballs in the game that you can put in your umbral lamp that give it different characteristics. I just got a new one that allows any of your charged up attacks to have like super armor. So you can just fucking swing right through. They can't knock you down.
Huh.
But I don't know if they give you any downfalls on any of this stuff. If they do, they don't tell you. And I've noticed that if you wear different clothing in it, it changes how your damage goes on almost every different clothing. Because I noticed that when I was wearing the holy stuff, my pyromancer shit wasn't doing anywhere near it was like 30 damage less for every fucking fireball.
Yeah, probably not going to play it for a good long time, but it sounds fun.
It's way fun.
Like I said, I'm still
It's
balls
creepy.
deep in
You saw it.
Helldivers
Oh, yeah.
too, dude. That game is fucking
No,
nuts. Awesome fun.
I definitely like the art style and everything.
yeah,
that they got
the
there. I still haven't played Elden Ring. I want to play that too because that.
but
looks
Kevin's
amazing.
waiting for it to be $3.
Put it on the list, dude. There are tons. Apparently, there's tons out there that we need to get behind. But
What games?
Games, yeah.
I still want to try Liza P. That looks like a fun fucking game.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard of that one.
You were talking about that one.
I know you
Pinocchio.
mentioned
Yeah,
it, but before that, I hadn't.
It's
heard of it.
basically a reimagining of if Pinocchio was put in a Souls game. So
there you go.
So I mean
Yeah.
that's basically what it
It's
is.
a pretty interesting idea, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely. And the gameplay that I've seen so far of it looks pretty fun and challenging. I don't know. The Souls style games have been kind of fun lately.
Hey, man, there's a reason why that the Souls-like games have become such a big deal. It's because they're.
But the weird thing is, they were never a big deal. They just had a very impassioned fan base.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like they were never Call of Duty big.
No,
until
no.
Elden Ring. Elden Ring, sold
not
fucking
that big.
huge.
Yeah, you're right. But I know Dark Souls 1, for instance, was.
That's a pretty
huge
popular game.
Yeah. But again, not as big as Call of Duty.
No. But Elden Ring is the first one. I mean, it ended up getting Game of the Year. I think Sekiro won Game of the Year the year that came out, too. So, I mean, it's not like they haven't done it before. Yeah. And actually, Sekiro is one that I would like to look into.
That's one I still haven't played yet that I want to check out.
I know. It's not $3 yet. I like how Kevin's like, no, if they're not giving it away, then I'm not going to buy it.
I just won't buy the games at $70.
That is ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, I won't.
It's cool that Kevin.
When it drops down, if it drops down to 60 or 50 or 40 or something, I'll buy it.
No, it's great.
But I won't buy it at 70.
That you're like 3 generations behind everybody else in games. You're like, guess what I picked up? Super Mario 3.
That game was so fun.
Dude, you can be a fucking raccoon in it.
Dude, a lot of the times it takes a month or so for the month, 2 months sometimes for the fucking prices to drop on games.
Not on the big ones that are
No,
selling.
but a lot of the games it does.
What?
It was Tanaka or something like that. It was a different name.
Tanaka.
Well, the one where we said a bear, but it wasn't a bear. The Mario one.
Okay.
Oh, the Tanuki suit.
Tanuki suit.
Yeah.
That's what it was called.
Yeah, that's the nerd over
Yeah,
here.
I couldn't remember what it was called, but it was the Tanuki suit. We only have one nerd one.
They're both gay.
Don't make me a part of this, you fuck.
Yeah, we all need our own sound fucking buttons there.
Damn it.
My opponent's gay.
That's what goes through my head every time I play Kevin in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, no.
Colleges are going fucking nuts,
Oh,
dude.
I was going to bring
That's,
that up as
what,
the main thing
UCLA?
today. Yeah. Okay.
I think there's
Yeah,
20
but the
colleges
big-
now that have gone.
But I think the
Yeah,
big one is
feral.
UCLA.
No, Columbia.
Well, it's UCLA, Columbia, and also UNC.
Portland State's doing some shit too.
Are
dude.
they?
Yeah, but Portland's a bandwagon city.
Well,
They're the ones that they're going, oh, there's shit going on in Milwaukee.
Well,
We
everybody-
better fucking
better-
let all of our fucking stores
Yeah,
get
exactly.
crashed into.
It's fucking ridiculous,
But like,
dude.
okay, for instance, I think it was Columbia. That's where the cops actually like
Cleared them out.
broke in,
Says,
cleared them out.
you guys are done.
Yeah, they're tasering people and shit. Threw them
Oh,
into
you're
a bus.
hurting me.
Yeah.
You're hurting me.
Oh, that's the same place where
They're
they.
like, but I'm getting a liberal arts degree.
Yeah.
It's like, great.
But that's
I just
the
want to
same-
go home.
that's
You're
the s-
useless here, too.
That's the same place where while they were, I guess, taking over this building, this library, I think it was, they went out to the press and were saying, "Oh, we want humanitarian aid. We want like water and food and stuff."
Vegan
It's like,
food.
Yeah, it's like
We want
dude,
vegan food.
You
Nothing
guys
with nuts
took
because we're
over-
allergic.
Yeah. Make sure it has no peanut powder anywhere
That's what
near
I
it.
mean. That's what they were actually saying. That
Yeah.
It was like we got banana allergies and nut allergies, so make sure you include,
I'd be like, no, you're getting
like
nothing but
Clorox
bananas and
wipes
nuts.
to wipe stuff off, so we don't get allergic to. I mean, this is fucking pathetic.
No,
dude.
this is how entitled everybody feels like they are anymore.
Well, the other thing that people are pointing out is like,
Remember, you
how
think
much
it's because of pride.
their tuition is,
Yeah.
and the parents are most likely paying,
or the government,
or
Yeah.
the government, or some
I mean,
sort of like
I was gonna say
government
there's a
meaning
lot of stipends.
Taxpayers,
Right.
taxpayers
Stipends.
And
are
they-
usually paying it.
they're expecting to continue their college education.
Yeah,
or
no,
something
kick
like
them the
that.
fuck out.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm sorry.
Well-
oh, you were part of the fucking. Guess what? This is our January.
Well, there was a
6th.
huge fucking brawl the other day.
Yeah,
apparently.
I watched a guy fucking like just hit a dude over the head with like a fucking
It went on
giant
for
stick.
3 fucking hours before the police came.
Damn.
Because it was private property, and I think it had something to do with the DA saying they weren't willing to prosecute. or
Well,
some
I was gonna
stupid
say,
bullshit.
Also-
private property doesn't matter.
Well,
if you see if the cops get called for something happen, look, domestic violence. The cops, the second they get called, they can just
Yeah,
go into
but the
house.
thing is, though, when it comes to universities and colleges, they have their own like security,
Yeah,
and
security
so
force.
a lot of times the police will not handle it unless it gets really serious, and they usually will have It's only when the university calls and says, "Hey, we need help." They're
Right.
supposed to handle it themselves.
yeah,
up to
they're
a certain
they're
point.
really doing a banger up.
Oh,
job.
they're doing horribly. Yeah,
They're doing great.
well. And then at UNC,
Pretty stoked about all of this.
Uh,
I
and-
hope it all burns.
Well, at UNC, they a bunch of frat guys like defended the American flag. They were like holding it up.
Yeah,
and
I saw
singing
that too.
the and national anthem and shit. And all these people were throwing rocks and
announcer
water bottles
voice.
at them and
Well,
stuff.
they started a GoFundMe for him.
Announcer
Someone's
voice.
like,
It's not the right time.
someone
It's the right time.
Someone said they started a GoFundMe
Yes.
to pay for their Kager for being
They're
such
fucking
awesome
rager.
Americans. Yeah.
And it's up to like over 15 grand.
yeah.
It's
For being
crazy.
badass Americans. Thanks,
But
guys.
think about it this way: there's people that have put up fucking GoFundMes to make the best sandwich ever and gotten like $50,000 out of it.
I believe it.
No, it's happened. That was news at one point, like
Right.
5 years
I
ago.
wouldn't be surprised.
That somebody wanted to make the best turkey sandwich ever, GoFundMe, and then he ended up getting like $54,000 out of it.
Jesus.
So I'm like, fuck, dude. Okay, I'll make an $8 sandwich and go do some other fun
I was
shit.
gonna say that sandwich
Shane,
better
be
be
original.
gilded in gold and silver and
What?
shit.
Figure something else out. Go be original.
Okay, I'll make a parfait.
There you go.
Yeah, I wanna make the
7-layer
be-
parfait.
I want to make the best parfait ever,
Boom.
and then
60 G's right there.
I should do it.
We should do it.
Nope, it's not gonna be a Skids thing. This is a me thing.
Jesus
Me,
Christ.
me.
Fucking sick fuck. Is that you?
What?
Who
No.
broke wind? Someone farted.
Probably your fucking dog.
God
Not
You
damn
have
me.
a dog, dude.
I would claim mine. I'm proud of my wind.
Yeah,
Great.
I don't know why Kevin's proud of it. He's like,
proud.
oh look, it smells like dick.
This one smells like cum.
They're both gay.
Yes, both of your assholes. Because you got a new one torn into you. It's all that work you do under the overpass.
Do you have any other than this is the only
My
other one right
opponent's
here.
gay.
And like I think also with the icons.
That's what Kevin
too,
says every time he's got a dick
If
in
you
his
pull
hand.
the icons up, you can click and drag the icon for the actual image as well.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
have the icons on here right now.
Yeah, we'll.
But I'm
we'll
just
deal
saying
with that
that
later.
I
yeah.
haven't figured that out yet. But
Yeah, they're on there.
I put them on the drive.
Yeah.
What?
He put them on the
I
drive.
put all the icons that are on there. I copied and pasted and put it on the drive as well.
I don't trust it.
Well, we'll throw the icons
Well,
on
the
later.
audio worked.
I bet you those icons are half malware.
It's just all dick pics of my acorn penis. It's like, God damn it, Tim!
Not
Another
again.
one.
Oh man,
I
Tim,
can't even tell what that is. It's just a black bush.
Tim, your belly button has a tumor.
Is that a clitoris?
Is it a muscle chick?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh
It's
man.
an innie, not an outie.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. You're like, is that circumcised? I can't tell.
Yep.
But speaking back on the college thing, like they were blocking people from getting to their classes and shit.
Right,
And then I
yeah.
guess if somebody tried to get through, they'd fucking whine and complain, "Oh, assault!"
Right.
It's like, dude, you're blocking me. I'm paying like 15 grand for this fucking class,
Right.
these classes, and you're blocking me from going there. Fuck you!
Dude,
Get out of my
I'd
way.
be so pissed, dude.
Yeah.
I don't get
But
how.
again, college is a sham anyway. But at the same time, there's money being dumped. That's the people are legitimately going to college to learn and spending money, and having these jackasses, like you said, block their way.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking furious.
And it's like, and they're sitting there going like, "Oh, free Palestine." It's like, what is? How is you blocking me from going to class going to help Palestine in any fucking way?
Kevin, have you not seen it before? When I've caused traffic jams, I've saved someone in the world.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it does work.
Israel was doing way better when I was in traffic. Because that makes sense.
Jesus,
Right? Yeah.
It's so fucking. It's not even a state.
What?
Palestine. It's not even a country.
Oh, I thought you meant the state of sanity.
Well, they want
that
it to
too.
be.
That's
We
what's
don't
so
have a
nuts
state
about it. And then
of sanity in this
I heard a
country anymore.
conversation, an argument about genocide and all that, and the guy's like, the time it, the population's growing. How is it genocide?
What do you mean?
Well, a Palestine.
It's not really a good
Well,
fucking.
I was gonna say,
They
people
don't
being
have to-
killed.
they're-
and it's
It
still.
was a.
They don't necessarily
It
correlate.
was a professor at one of these. What do you want to call them?
College?
Yeah, at a college at one of these.
What the fuck?
These protests. Okay.
Yeah.
Guy was interviewing her, and he's like, "So tell me why you're here?" And she's like, "Well, we want to free Palestine. We want the genocide of Palestine, of Muslims to stop." It's like, "What are you talking about, genocide?" And she said, "Well, she was asking people behind her, what does this guy mean? How does he not know what genocide means?" Like, I don't think you know what genocide
Yeah.
means. And the conversation kept going, and he explained to her, like, "Look,
I bet you're not doing this justice.
genocide is when a race or a religion is completely eliminated, and the Muslim faith has grown."
Well,
Yeah, it's not really
I mean,
when
that's
it's not that's
entirely
not true. Because
eliminated.
The Jews didn't go away after
Yeah.
World War II.
Yeah,
But
that's
that
the
was a
other thing.
genocide.
Yeah, But that's the effect. Eventually,
There was an Armenian genocide,
Right.
and they're still Armenians.
Yeah, the Hutus and the Tutsis in Somalia.
Rwanda?
Rwanda, thank you.
Fun.
Yeah.
That was a genocide.
Hutu and the Tutsis.
Yeah, the Hutus and the Tutsis.
You know how that one
the
started?
Hutus
It started
massacred the Tutsis.
That sounds fun.
It started with radio broadcasts.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, radio broadcasts of saying, get these people, blah, 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 rallying up the troops. And then fucking people just started macheting each other.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Jesus.
There's a good movie about
September 9th.
Hotel Rwanda.
Oh, no.
You remember
there's
that one?
a better one, September
really? I haven't
9th
seen
or
that
7th, one of those two. But it's about the day that it technically started. And it starts out like, people just kind of worried that things might happen. And then all of a sudden, the radio broadcasts are fucking just egging it on more and more and more. Get these motherfuckers and blah, blah, blah. And then people just start getting fucking slaughtered in the streets. I mean, they machete the fuck out of people.
It was. I've seen some of those old videos, man. It was brutal.
Well, it's a good thing to have gun control there because it could have gotten really out of hand.
Well, no, the gun control there is we're in power. We have the guns.
Yeah.
That's gun control.
Yeah, that
makes it a lot
easier. Once they take
easier.
away the guns, the people are fine.
Well, there was the genocide.
Well, I mean, that's what
Murder
happened.
stops.
That's 100% what happened in World War II, or before World War II. Is they're like, we're gonna just start taking the guns from everybody, mainly the Jews.
Yeah.
And then, weirdly enough, they didn't have a way to defend themselves.
Strange,
Let's do that here.
And
then this is the dumb argument that I always hear from people. But we wouldn't do that.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the German people were but we wouldn't do that.
That's exactly that's always how it
every
goes.
society that's ever happened, and they're like, but we're the good guys,
and they always
we wouldn't do that.
They always frame it as if it's for your own good.
Yes,
it's for the safety
it's for
of
your
you
safety
and
it's
other
like,
people.
No, I'll deal with my own safety.
Yeah,
you guys can go fuck yourself.
Well, also there was the genocide in I think Myanmar, where when Facebook was first brought in, because they had these smartphones and only Facebook was like one of the main apps that were on there, and so it's the first time these people were introduced to social media.
And that's why they started killing each other.
They started killing each other
immediately.
Like one ethnic group started killing
you
another.
You didn't like my
ethnic
page. I didn't get a thumbs up from you, jackass.
I posted about how fucking cool it was last week in soccer when I got a goal, and you didn't click like.
You gave me a thumbs up and not a heart, you fucking bastard.
They didn't have hearts back then. This is before the heart.
Oh,
just
really?
A thumbs up.
Just a thumbs up on the Facebook. Even worse.
Yeah.
Imagine not getting a thumbs up.
Didn't even
not
get
getting
a
a thumbs up.
up.
That's tantamount to murder.
No, that's what happened.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I, for one, support it.
Look, I'm fine with more people going crazy.
Let them.
Yeah. I just watched
I think everything is going crazy.
It's getting out of hand.
It
really is pretty quick.
Just saying crazy. I watched a review on because I've seen the movie before. I don't know why I watched the review. I'm like, I like it. I don't care.
The movie called The Review?
No, The Crazies.
Oh, yeah. The remake or the old one?
The one with Timothy Olyphant.
Oh, that's the remake. Okay.
That's
gotcha.
great.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's actually really fucking good. Have you seen it?
I've never even heard of it.
What the fuck?
It's
so.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
The premise of
my
it.
bad.
The premise of it is kind of the start of the movie. Things are kind of like there's weird shit happening, and people are kind of seeming sick, but they're not like themselves.
Okay.
Right? Like, so one of the opening scenes is this guy walks out onto this baseball field with a shotgun, and one of the cops is sitting there watching the baseball game. It's a small town, right? So, like, when a baseball game's going on, pretty much everybody's there, or they're at
in small
home
town.
or work.
Yeah, gotcha.
So he walks out and he's like, "Roy, you gotta put that fucking shotgun down." You're like, "Are you drinking again?" Because he was an alcoholic that quit. So everyone's thinking, "Oh, he's on the sauce again," and then he goes to fucking pick up the shotgun and Timothy Olyphant's character just lays him out.
I've seen that scene before.
Yes,
yeah,
because that was the main scene they showed in all the previews.
Right.
Which is why I'm talking about that
familiar.
one. Right.
Okay.
And then the mystery slowly unveils itself throughout the movie.
Okay.
Right, of what actually happened.
Yeah, because more and more people in town start losing
going
their shit.
crazy.
Yeah.
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 That's how they got the name. It's called The Crazies.
It's insane.
It's-
How did they come up with such a unique title?
Not insane. The Crazies.
It's crazy.
You got it wrong, Tim.
It kind of reminds me of a movie I watched back in the 80s, and I have no idea what the title is, but it was because mothers started becoming cannibals. because of
I have no
bad
idea what
milk
the
or
fuck that
something
is.
like that.
Because of bad milk.
Yeah, well, no, it was a sexually transmitted disease. This guy was fucking moms.
So you knew who all the sluts were.
And
Wait.
because he was fucking them, they were getting this. They became cannibals and started eating their children.
Wait, was that called The Brood? I think.
Maybe, but I remember
Look it
one
up.
scene of her feeding her son more and more milk and explaining. It's like she says, "Well, that's how they make veal. As a young, they
She's fat. She's Hansel and Greteling her kid.
Yeah, and it's fucked up. And then another scene where mom goes at the cradle of her baby and just eats her fucking baby.
Dude, there's a movie that I keep getting stuck in my head over the years that I cannot figure out for the life of me what the name of it is. It's similar to Seven. Right?
Okay.
It's before Seven. So it was like early 90s. But it's a similar MO. Like the killer in it's doing all the stuff from Seven, essentially.
All right.
No idea what the fucking name of it is. There, like one of the scenes, there's a dude up, like the murder scenes. There's a dude up on a cross wrapped in fucking, I don't remember if it was barbed wire or thorns, but in a cross, dead over his own bed. And I
Right.
was like, dude, that just, I don't know why this scene sticks out to me. Probably because I was young when I saw it.
Yeah, it's something that's probably gonna.
You know.
No, not due to milk, due to STD. Moms become cannibals.
Was it from
Because of-
1984?
It was an old one, yeah, very old one.
Impulse?
It might even been 70s, but I just remember it was colored.
Well, because The Brood was
Look up
70s.
Impulse.
might have been
but-
the 70s.
You don't have to delete the movie.
But this
'Cause if
guy
you just looked up
yeah,
Impulse,
this-
it's gonna-
yeah, this bum
Yeah.
dude or whatever.
It was from 1984.
There it is.
Is that what it was called?
I don't know.
1984.
Because that was one of the things that popped up in his other stuff, and it was from 84. That's why I was like,
Women
maybe.
Become- What's the plot?
Plot. Stuart and his girlfriend Jennifer come to the town.
Wait.
visit a hospitalized mother. The couple begins to notice increasingly
This is a good- I like it.
behavior by several of the townspeople.
God, now we also need the.
Although Stuart drinks the local milk,
It's not.
Jennifer
Not
does
right now.
not. As the day progresses, the townspeople and Stuart begin to exhibit signs of violent and extreme sexual behavior.
Apparently, this milk
No.
thing was a lot of fucking
isn't
movies
it.
at the
This
time.
isn't it.
That's not it.
No, apparently, it seems like milk was a big thing back in the 80s.
I guess so.
It's probably because the milk fucking lobby back then was like, got milk? And everything had the fucking milk mustaches
Oh my
and shit.
god!
What?
I just pulled that up. Shocking pictures of a mother eating her own baby shortly after giving birth in China. Jeez.
That's not that shocking. I mean, China's got a lot of people. There's going to be some fucked up things that happen there.
Nurse found the mother eating the hands of her own baby with her jaws tightly closed and attacking the baby's face and hands. Jesus.
Let's see if I can
Christ.
find this.
Oh
It'll be
my
hilarious
God.
if I find it first fucking try. So what is the somewhat synopsis of it?
A guy
Cannibal?
a guy comes around and sleeps with moms and they become cannibals. So it's a sexually transmitted disease and they become cannibals. The mothers.
God damn it, not Annibal. So cannibal moms in that got an STD. I'm gonna find a porn site.
You probably will. Flesh-eating mothers.
Actually, cannibal moms 80s movie.
Yeah, I found it. It's called Flesh-Eating Mothers. This is the one.
Flesh-eating mothers.
Yeah,
That's
what-
just
that's
how
what
do you
it's
not
called.
remember the fucking name then?
because it was on TV and
Fucking easiest fucking name in the world.
suburban housewives turn into vicious cannibals after committing adultery with the neighborhood womanizer. Boom. That's the one.
You know what?
And it's terrible.
You know what? That's the first thing that pops up when I just type in cannibal moms,
right?
1980s movie. Kevin, you are terrible
It
at
was
looking
fucking
shit up.
great, dude. It was. I mean,
What
it
do
was a
you
weird
type
one, but
in?
It was one of those things that stuck to my
Guy
typed in-
sleeps with mom. You're typing in a synopsis.
puts his finger in her
Look,
and then tastes
this
it.
is all I typed in. Cannibal moms 80s movie.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you needed.
Yeah. Flesh-eating
The,
mothers
le-
is what it
the
was
less
called.
words is the better. That'll find it. I'm
What
not
a
even
unique
joking.
one, dude. I wonder if I could find
All
that.
right, take me out to the pasture.
That'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool to see.
Shoot him right in the fucking head. Multiple times, apparently. Yeah,
Old Yeller.
movies like that where like a virus spreads and shit like that. Those are movies. I love those types of movies. I was actually talking to Kevin though when he was over at my house when we were working on the song earlier this week. Me and Kevin actually kind of like a lot of the same style of movies. We both like religious overtoned movies. Yet we don't like religion.
Yeah.
Like, how do you mean, like religious overtone?
You know,
like ones that are like
movies like
apocalyptic,
like movies like
The
Exorcist or something like that. You know,
those are great.
I mean, that's an example.
No, I was gonna say The Exorcist is probably too much because that's more of a demonic overtone.
Okay, yeah.
I know it's still technically religious.
Yeah.
But things like The Order. Have you seen the movie The Order?
That sounds familiar. I probably haven't.
So The Order
seen
was
it,
it's Heath Ledger movie with another movie he did with Shannon Sossman.
Yep.
And he's part of this. The Order, they go in and they find vengeful spirits, essentially.
Okay.
Movies like that I've always liked. Where, like, if this was what really religion actually was, like...
You could get into it, huh?
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm in. I'm in if you could...
It's like Constantine.
Yes, that's another one.
That's a great one.
It's a great fucking movie.
Right.
I love that style of movie. And even...
There it is. You remember...
Yeah, The Order was fucking great.
Oh my god! Look at that! I always thought that was Brad Pitt whenever I saw that. It
does actually look. I'll
like
give
Brad
it to
Pitt.
you on that. That does not look like Heath Ledger.
No,
at
it
all.
doesn't. He's got the Brad Pitt mouth. Brad Pitt mouth. Yeah, that was an easy one to say.
Wow, you should do that 5 times fast.
Fucking sucks, dude.
What did you do to it this time?
It keeps tilting over. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, maybe not fuck with it and just let it sit in front of your mouth.
Slowly just bending.
Yeah, but
over.
nobody's gonna notice it. Oh
I
man,
notice it.
Boy, it's really leaning in the fucking photo.
It's driving me fucking
video.
nuts, dude. I'd probably move them out over here if I'm gonna be.
Yeah, no,
here,
that's fine. That makes sense.
I think I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that right now.
Right now, right on the show. Let's get this fucking going. We're just gonna hear power tools.
Pissing me off.
Tim fucking over here with a lathe. Just started.
That's not a bad idea. What? I'm turning a bat. Got some chair legs.
What's that fucking shaving thing that they use with wood?
A plane.
A plane.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I wanted to go with that because that would have been more suitable to
They're
this
not
than a
loud,
lathe.
though.
It would be loud because it digs into fucking wood. You hear it.
No, I'd be more like.
Oh, my bad. I was way off.
Yeah, it doesn't go because wood's not that type of sound. You know,
My-
sandpaper is
My
more
wood.
Like,
Yeah, it sounds like a mother in labor.
yeah.
Tim's like, no, I went
Let's all
to
do some sound effects, people.
Tim's like, I went to a Lamaze class once. That's what soundpaper sounds like. What the fuck is going on with this show? We are off the rails.
We always are. but
That's
it's
true.
like-
I don't
That's
think we've
another
ever all been
button I
on the
wanted
rail.
to do was piece of candy. Whenever we get off the fucking rails, dude, because there's really no distraction or no ADHD sound that I can think of,
Yeah.
or squirrel or something.
Yeah. Oh, look, a puppy. Or,
Yeah,
something like
just
that.
Because
There's definitely got to.
man.
You could. I'm sure you could type in ADHD sound effects.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And you'll find
some,
them.
'cause Jesus.
And then
Christ,
anytime
you go
Kevin
all over
goes
the
super
fucking place.
autistic on it, we'll be like, "Oh, look, a train." You just
I am autistic.
You just steal from fucking a guy that was stealing from everyone
That's
else.
how we do it, dude. That's how we have to do it. That's how we have to do it. I mean, we got Shane Gillis as President Trump,
Dude,
calling people gay. It's
Shane
great.
Gillis is hilarious.
His-
And you know what? He's got a new show going to Netflix.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Look,
show or
yeah,
or,
an
or
actual
no,
show.
stand-up?
It's a sketch show.
Oh,
Or
sketch
no,
comedy?
it's Tires is the name of it. So they did a show on YouTube a while ago called Tires. I think it was Tires.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and pull that up real quick. But they did a sketch show on like YouTube, or I don't know, maybe it was something else, and somebody ripped it and put it on YouTube. But they had like a whole cast and everything, but they were like short, 5-10 minute long sketches about this tire shop, and it's pretty hilarious. Like Shane Gillis's character is just a dick to fucking.
Oh, I believe it.
He's a dick to. Where is the fucking kid? Let's see. Go see if the cast. Yeah, I don't even know if the guy's in here because I don't think he's credited in anything.
No, looks like
Maybe go to YouTube where you can watch a short version of Tires and see it. Wow, it's the button. You can just button it. Yeah, just type in Tires. Yeah, Shane Gillis. That'll work. And let's see if we've got
Maybe
any
like
of like
a-
the short ones.
Or like a trailer or something like that.
I don't know. I think
might have
most of
seen
his
a
stuff
couple
he's
of-
got.
I've seen that one. That kid's face right there looks really
Oh,
familiar. I
Here's
think I might have
episode
seen it.
1. It's 9 minutes. Well, almost 10 minutes.
Okay, well, let's not watch that. Yeah, hit the 4-minute one. We'll just talk
What are the
over the first portion of it.
What are the shorts? What's that all about?
The shorts? I mean,
Yeah.
you could
That
click
guy
on
right
one of the
there's-
shorts.
Why not click on the?
So
short?
that's the guy that he's always kind of a dick to, right there. The guy over in the left.
guy?
Yeah.
Just click that one.
Click that one and
Okay.
see.
Because I've seen.
You
that
already had the
short.
fucking mouse over it. Just click it.
No, I'm hitting the button. I was making it bigger.
Oh, that button.
About our new women's initiative, which is we're bringing women here to make them feel comfortable. Women are a totally untapped market.
For now, dude. About to tap him.
None of that. No, we're going to corner
Jesus.
the market for women.
We got a corner.
No. We need to be better at talking to women when they come in here.
I can make women comfortable.
Okay.
Easily.
Okay.
You do it. Watch.
No. So, hi, sir.
What's up?
I'd like to get in with you.
Let's get you some lobsters and shrimp.
Why are you talking to me like that? I have a boyfriend.
You got a boyfriend? He's making you bring your car in here? Sounds like it's a little shaky.
Shaky.
You sure?
The reporter read a puff piece about our new women's initiative,
That's it.
which is
Just repeated itself.
we're bringing women.
Yeah, it's back.
Yeah.
So so this is like a little short from it, and I've watched a few of them before, but now that I think they're turning it into a full-fledged show.
That's kind of
So
cool.
Netflix is going to have that at some point. I just don't know when. Go back to the IMDb, see when it says it's going to be on there. Does it have a date or no?
Let's see here.
Because that would be cool if it's fairly shortly. I don't know if they've done any production on it yet.
I'll look it up. I'll see if there's a release date.
Okay.
Because it doesn't say it on there.
All right. Just do what you're doing and
What's
just
that
keep going back and
Gillian
forth.
Keys? Gillian Keys?
Gillian Keys is his sketch stuff.
All right.
So McKeever is his writing partner, and dude is like spot on with sketches, right? He brought McKeever with him to do Saturday Night Live, but they kind of turned down everything those two fucking said.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure that they got something on there.
May 23rd, 2024.
Not too far from now.
Oh wow! So
You got 22 days.
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to watch that. Did you watch the rest of Fallout?
No.
Of course, fucking not.
I restarted it.
It's a great fucking series.
The pace of it's so much different now.
Once you watch it the second time,
I was.
I
noticing,
agree.
like, holy cow, we're just burning right through it. Huh?
I know when you're right. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because when I first watched it, it did feel like a slow burn.
Right.
And then you watch it the second time through, you're like, wow, this is actually fucking pretty quickly
Yeah, it's
paced.
happening. Things are happening a lot faster.
Yeah,
than
you're
I
like,
remember.
and then you get to like episode 7, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm almost done with this.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to. I'm glad that they got renewed for a second season on it. But
Well, of course, it was a popular show.
Yeah, but
well, again, they
but I
needed to
so
do that
wanna-
with the Last of Us. I haven't heard anything about that.
yeah, that's already that
it's
was already a
already
foregone
renewed. Yeah.
word.
It's not. They're not going to continue that one.
No, they are.
100%.
It's
Dude,
already
it
been
was
renewed.
already renewed like one episode in.
I
Yeah.
figured they'd have some more announcements about it by
No,
now.
because they
wouldn't
just started doing shooting on it fucking like 3 months ago, 4 months ago.
Yeah,
something
plus
like that.
a lot of those actors are bigger actors, so they're
Yeah,
doing
and they're
other
in different
projects.
things.
They have to like schedule shit out and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is like the biggest fucking
yeah,
person.
That
Huge
dude's
star
everywhere
right
now. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess
Like-
he's playing in the new Fantastic Four. He's going to be Reed Richards,
I mean,
Mr. Fantastic.
do they
which-
really need to rely on him on season 2?
No, not really.
Oh, you got to spoil it.
I'm not spoiling anything.
You just fucking did, dipshit.
What did I do?
Oh, we really need him on season 2, and you guys just kind of look at each other and nod. I wonder what happens there. Fucking,
How did you miss that on the internet when that game came out? It was everywhere.
I don't play it, man. I don't play it.
It's
I don't follow
they're good games. I know that Kevin has way more problems with the second game than I do.
Yeah.
Look, there are things that I agree I have problems with, but I think overall, game wise and story wise, it's not terrible.
Well, I mean, gameplay wise, I don't have any complaints.
No, the
complaints are
gameplay's
more,
amazing.
My complaints are more story wise.
No, I agree. My complaints would be story wise too, but I think I have less of those complaints because they're not as in the forefront to me. look, the live or leave or lev or whatever the fuck that's weird, because like I don't think that somebody would be worrying about that in the apocalypse.
No, of course not.
I'm a boy now, you know, that type of thing.
See,
Are you talking about Fallout?
No.
Because
Last of
that's the
Us.
same goddamn thing in Fallout.
Yeah, but that one's different. They just brush over it so fast.
Yeah.
And I think they did that to, like, look, we got points, right? That's what they did.
Yeah.
And because it got brushed over super fast in Fallout.
Yeah.
They say that's it, and fucking move on.
Never happened.
An old
ever
white
in any
man calls
Fallout
her
game,
they.
though.
No, well, but the thing is, though, that it didn't bother me because it wasn't like, here, now you're a main character, because that's what they would have done in everything else.
I just think it's dumb to even.
Well,
put
I
it in
agree,
there
it's
at all.
dumb, but at the same time, it didn't push me to the edge like it would have in something else where they were like, no, we have to make this inclusivity a forefront. Like, it has to be in your face all the time,
Yeah.
and it's like, or how about let's just have the story?
The whole time about it.
And that's the
Right.
that's the stuff that drives me nuts.
Right.
Where you're like, no, that didn't need to be written in at all in that way. I get it. Those people exist. But they're not in
Those
everything.
people.
They're not in everything, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, sure, we had one in the government that kept stealing suitcases at a fucking airport.
How
But
weird was that? Wearing the clothes and fucking.
Yes!
That's my
know!
fucking blouse.
Like, and it was
Yeah.
like a custom made thing
Yeah.
that she made. It's
And
like
it- and
the
it was
only
a-
one of its kind in the world.
and it was a chick dude with a mustache and a bald head.
It's the weirdest fucking thing, dude.
You're like, no, I don't trust. You're a nuclear physicist?
Dude,
Go fuck yourself.
I swear, it's like there are things that have happened, moments like that 10, 20 years ago only would have happened in a comedy film.
No, this is why we're living in a simulation. They're just tossing everything at us. They're like, oh, kitchen sink? Here you go.
Yeah. Go to Coffee Brand Coffee for all your coffee needs. Use the coupon code GPS1 to get 5% off your purchase.
Kevin, what's your favorite coffee?
All of them!
No, I mean, what's your favorite seasonal coffee? Which one
Pumpkin
have you
spice.
bought the most of?
The pumpkin spice.
Fuck you. All right, goodbye, everybody. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the kitchen sink is a they.
Yeah.
it's they, them.
Yeah.
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 Zims
It's
are-
gender fluid.
Yeah.
It's definitely fluid.
Hey.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
But
Nope. There we go.
Hey, that's-
Third time's a charm out of 3 buttons. God damn it. I guess I could have gone over to this one, too. What do we have here? Oh, this is our game show one. I still got to figure out a fucking... We got to figure out a game to play on this damn show.
Oh.
We got to figure out something. I still like the idea of trying to match inmates to fucking
Oh
prison
yeah,
sentences.
we had that idea.
Because
a while back, huh?
that's a cool idea, but the thing is, I got to figure out how the concept will actually play out, and I haven't figured out a good idea to that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do we do? Do we have 9 people up on the screen, and then
I do think it is a great idea.
it's a good idea, but my thought is, do we put up like 9 pictures on the screen, and then I read out 9 things? Because it would be me hosting that, because I'm the one finding all this shit for that one. Me hosting it and having you guys play against each other, and then I read out something, and then you just got to pick somebody, and then find out how racist you guys actually are.
You got to guess their charges.
Yes.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
well,
Or their-
I'll
or
read
their
out the
conviction.
charge.
Yeah.
There's 9 people on there, and I might only have 3 charges out of these 9 people, right? You guys could get all 3 fucking wrong, both of you. And you guys are going to be, I'll be like, aggravated assault, and you guys are immediately like, that guy.
It'd be grandma, something like that.
Yeah,
Some old-
that's
some
what
old
it's going to
woman.
be. This is 100%. It's going to be the lady, or it's going to be the guy that looks like he works on Wall Street.
Yeah.
I'll be like, fraud charges. You're like, oh, it's definitely that guy.
I
And you're like,
just
no,
realized
no, it's this guy over here.
we don't
This
have
dude's
lights
the
set
white
up
collar
at all.
criminal.
No, we don't. And it actually doesn't look terrible. I mean, it doesn't look great because it is very fucking
It's
faded
got a
behind us.
cave look to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's fine. I guess we'll have one show. I like how we wait till, what is this, 50 minutes into the show before we notice the
It's
lights?
just- yeah, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
It's because we
well.
took 2 fucking hours again
Yeah,
to put the
yeah.
goddamn show up.
It's just
Yeah.
like, let's just fucking record now.
Yeah. oh, and I have to recap something. Kevin yelled at Tim.
It hurt.
Tim, who always tries to play.
I was just trying to help.
Always
just trying to help.
I apologize, Tim. I didn't notice my
Started
tone.
throwing shit all over the fucking place. Like, fuck the Stream Deck.
Well, and
fuck you, Tim.
I know Tim. I know his fucking like weird little mannerisms when he's actually like fucking with you, but he acts nice, so it looks like you're the asshole. And so he does that to Kevin all the time, and it's great because I'm going, and then Kevin will yell at me because I just say the fucking words that I mean immediately.
Yeah.
And so I get yelled at while I'm going, Tim's being a bigger dick than me right now, 100%, and I can see it.
It's the way he delivers it. Though.
But that's what I mean.
Nicer.
It's not nicer. You got to read
Yes, it is,
You've
Shane.
gotta
It
read-
is framed as if it's nice.
You've got to read between the lines on it. I'm not even joking.
When you're
And
aggravated, it's hard
so-
to read between the lines. That's just it, though.
So what we were going to do is because we couldn't figure out how to get I finally figured it out at the end, but we couldn't figure out how to get the delay off the video again. It was driving us nuts.
yeah.
So we've now wasted 5 fucking hours on this.
Yeah.
And now Kevin wrote it down because we probably should have done that the first time. That's our bad. What are you going to do? So Tim was like, well, why don't I go try it on my computer real quick to see if it works on my computer?
Right.
I'll check
That
the
makes
settings.
sense.
And I was like, yeah, give it a try. Just wait to pull the camera off, because I'm going to try stuff until you get the other stuff
It wasn't
set up.
delivered that way, but go ahead and make yourself sound nice.
Well, that's how I
exactly.
It's like, well, just wait a bit, Tim.
no,
let me figure this out
I
first
said-
before we
I said-
get a little ahead of
I
ourselves.
said, I just said, don't grab the fucking camera. Grab the other shit
That's
over
what I
here.
mean.
So
that's how it was. That's how it was delivered.
Well, that's how I
Shane.
talk.
You know?
So Tim walks over to grab the Stream Deck from Kevin. As he does it, Kevin's like, what are you doing?
It's not gonna fucking work.
Yeah, it's not going to fucking work. It's going to be the exact fucking same thing over there.
He was so pissed.
and then Tim goes, I'm just going to go walk back over here. And I go, Kevin, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you I get it. You could be angry and say mean things to him. That's fine. But you were like fucking furious.
It was like that scene in
it's
the
your
other,
fault.
in this, that was it.
Why was it my fault? Because I say it how it is, motherfucker.
That scene
That's
in
why.
the other guys when the guy wanted to talk to both of them about the insurance program.
God damn it, I've only seen the movie once, so I'm probably going to miss it.
Now's not the time, Bob. And the guy, I'm sorry. And the other guy, Will Ferrell's like, hey, it's Bob. Take it easy. He's like, oh man, I'm sorry, Bob. Bob. And Bob walks away crying. and shit like that.
My favorite thing in that whole movie is he's married to Ava Longoria. And
I'm sorry she's dressed in the.
yeah, I'm sorry. She looks so haggardly. I know he didn't say those words, but that's basically what he was saying. Like, I know she looks disgusting.
Couldn't have done yourself up a little bit before guests.
Because fucking Mark Wahlberg walks in and is like, oh my God, that's your fucking wife? She's like, yeah, I get it. She's looking terrible. It's like, she's
Can't
all
win 'em
dressed,
all,
she's all dressed up super hot, like a polka dot dress or whatever the
she
fuck it was.
Gorgeous.
Ava Longoria is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the whole time he's like, no, seriously, who is she?
Yeah.
That's the old ball and chain.
Did you hire this bitch?
No.
What the fuck is going on?
Am I getting punked right now?
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. I mean, he's like supposed to be a nerd
God,
cop.
what a great duo. Those two, when they got
Yeah, it
together,
wasn't
was a
bad.
fantastic duo.
I mean, it wasn't a huge movie though.
I thought it was great.
No, it was a bigger movie, but it wasn't huge. There were other,
No.
but the thing is though, that's the problem with comedies.
Name
anyway.
a huge Will Ferrell movie other than Anchorman, obviously.
Elf. Elf was huge.
Well, yeah.
Elf was gigantic.
fuck
based
that
off the
movie.
Christmas one, but
Well, that's why it was huge
Yeah.
because it was a Christmas time release. Fucking,
Yeah.
Will Ferrell. Everyone thought that was gonna flop.
yeah,
Like,
they
everybody.
didn't have high hopes.
They
when
didn't
I
even-
first watched it, I was like,
I
oh,
wish
this
it did
is-
flop. Fuck Elf.
Why?
Fuck that movie.
What are you so mad about?
Because
Jesus
when that
Christ,
look,
he's so angry.
Look,
I don't
when
like
that
it either.
fucking movie came out, I worked at the Hollywood Video.
Oh, you got touched by somebody?
No, I worked at Hollywood Video, and they played that during December. They would play that all day,
Here,
every day for the entire month.
I'm actually going to translate this. Kevin, when he was a child, he went to see Santa, and there was an elf there. And Kevin got his little behind touched by the elf. And now you don't like Elf movie. That's the translation.
It was a very fantastic translation, Shane.
That's what happened to you, isn't it?
No.
Now say it in your announcer voice.
No.
I don't believe you. That wasn't a believable no. You could have just hit nope, but you don't have it on there,
Well,
dumb
not
shit.
yet.
not
we
there.
Can dial that in tonight too.
Well, no, we'll dial in every other shit.
Yeah. Work in progress.
Everything's a work in
Yeah,
progress.
Want to play this out or
Look,
what?
the
We'll get it
fucking
working.
Mona Lisa probably wasn't painted in one day.
I think it was. Actually.
I don't think it was at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Also,
think so.
here's the weird thing. I don't know why I brought up the Mona Lisa, but I guess they think that there was another painting under it.
Oh, they did like an X-ray of it or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's been going around a lot.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, it makes sense because obviously the cost of paints and canvas wasn't the best, and if they fucked something up, they didn't have erasers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did. They just put more paint on it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They just paint a new one.
Well, here's the other weird thing. There's been people that have
It took
found.
16 years to paint. The
Yeah,
Mona
exactly.
Lisa.
Give me
There
a
you go.
fucking
I
break.
wouldn't be shocked, dude. It
Who
was
would
fucking.
paint it? Why would what?
He started
What?
it. He started it in 1503, and he didn't finish it until 1519.
The fuck was he doing?
He had to stop to jerk off all the
I
time.
guess so. He
Dude,
painted
that
with
was
his
a
cum.
look. That was a chick fucking showing skin back then.
Yes, it was.
She was a fucking harlot.
That was that painting was considered racy.
Yeah,
back
except
then.
and then he does stuff with like dicks out, and that's fine. Nah, you can show dicks. We don't mind that. Oh,
A gentleman loves a good penis. But,
Yeah, but
cleavage.
not cleavage.
Guffaw.
Collarbone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that a clavicle?
Well, shit, like what? In like the 40s, 30s, 40s, it was like an ankle showing.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep. Ankle was the big thing. Remember when?
Chicks got kicked off the beach for wearing that.
I like how I say remember when, but I'm like I wasn't around for during this. But
the good old days when.
but there were chicks like in the 1800s that wore those fucking dresses that had the wire fucking inserts in the back.
the bustle.
Yeah, to make their ass look like fucking 9 feet long. Yeah, like they looked like they were basically a just over the surface submarine.
Yeah, it looked ridiculous.
But that was the style.
dude,
I'm like,
those
how do
What were
you?
they thinking
So
back
wait,
then?
you're gonna get in a carriage now? What the fuck are
And
you
dude,
talking
The
about?
fucking corsets they had back then. They
Oh,
literally
yeah,
had
yeah,
to
yeah.
have another woman like put
Yeah.
her foot on the girl's back to pull the straps and shit.
Yeah.
And strings.
Yeah, they wanted the skinniest fucking waist
Yeah.
to make those hips look very
God,
childbearing.
fucking torture.
Usually it's based off of like
Now I
like
want to
kings
watch
and queens and shit like that. Like the
part
the
of it. Yeah.
the fad where they shaved their head back so much because the queen had a bald head.
Well, there
And
was.
that was considered a really beautiful.
Remember,
look.
there was the fad. Not remember, but in like history, there was the fad of the fucking wigs, and that all came from kings and royalty because
Yeah.
they would fuck everything that they saw, and they got what was it, syphilis? I think
Yes, it was syphilis.
Yeah, syphilis.
That's
and
where it
syphilis
came
would make
from.
your hair fall out, right? And so they would get these wigs, and then everyone's like,
or eat your babies.
they ate babies. It was mostly
Happened all the time.
what was the name of that? Fisting Mothers 2 or something like that?
That's what it was. Fisting mothers too. Look it up. You're gonna really enjoy it.
No, what was that called?
I think it was flesh eating mothers.
Flesh-
Yeah,
Eating Mothers,
flesh eating
yeah.
mothers.
Yeah.
I know it was something that it started with an F. I thought fisting mothers was it.
That sounds better to me.
Tim's gonna look up that movie tonight.
I guarantee you that movie exists.
100% it has to exist, and not even one, but two.
Oh, yeah.
and it'll 100% be
They
there.
may have several sequels, not just two.
No, but what I'm saying, he has to find two. Tim,
he'll
you're
find
that's
two.
your
Guy's working him
You'll
as a
find two.
puppet. Stop yelling at me. No, you're yelling at me.
now make out.
Yep, kid.
You know how people used to do that as children.
In between, the women are going.
All right, Kevin, don't ever do that again. Ever fucking do that again. That was
Fisting mothers and
that
kids
was
going.
fucking. No, stop it. Ugh. Yuck. Go ahead and hit the pedophile thing on there.
Yeah, that's no good, dude. I don't think we have
Yep.
one.
Never gonna catch me.
That's the deaf guy. The pedophile one.
Oh,
isn't
it's
on
close
there yet.
enough.
We'll
Yeah,
get
we
him.
got to we got to get
Close.
that guy
Get
on
your
there,
fat ass back over
Yeah.
there.
dude. They killed him off in the show
Of course.
because he was the funniest fucking character.
He
Well,
was
they
fucking-
did the
That's-
same with the poo.
That yeah, but the poo thing was dumb as fuck. No Indians were going, "Oh my god, this sucks."
That's typically how it goes.
And actually, do you know what it was? There were probably definitely Indian people that were like, "Oh, I don't like it," but it was never somebody directly from India. They were probably like, "Yeah, fine. We own stores.
Yeah.
We come in here and we make ourselves successful, and you're parroting that. Oh God,
Yeah.
And like who was it? Fuck, is it Akish Singh or whatever the fuck his name is? He's a comedian, but he put out a fucking comedy special that had the title of poo in it somewhere, but he was like, "Bring a poo back" is the name of the
Oh,
title.
cool.
Because he's like, no, it's dumb. He's like, what are they showing in there that's fucking offensive? He's a guy that's very successful as a convenience store owner, not just a clerk. He fucking owns it. He just happens to get robbed by that guy that's got the snake tattoo a lot.
Oh yeah, that guy. I forget what his name was, but
well, what isn't the snake guy fucking offensive? He's a biker.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, do all bikers have snake tattoos?
Sure
do they all have tattoos?
Or do they all rob stores at fucking knife and gunpoint?
Well, he's white, so he can't get canceled.
Oh.
The Apu voice actor is white too.
Yeah, Hank Azaria.
Oh my goodness.
That's why
Hank Azaria. Yeah.
Hank Azaria is great. And I loved his character in what is the name of that superhero movie?
Every fucking movie he's done.
Yeah, he's great.
No, what's the superhero movie that he did? It's the one where
you're talking about with Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller, Janine Garofalo's the
Mystery
one.
Man.
Yes,
yes.
Fucking love that one.
He's the fork guy.
Yeah.
He's the Blue Raja.
The Blue Raja. Yes, that's a fucking great movie.
He throws forks at people.
I know. It's
and he talks with a British accent, and then he goes home and talks normal in his basement at his mom's house. It's fucking hilarious.
He's all sitting there like, where's my where did you take my pie server, Mom?
But literally out of all of them, there was like 2 that actually had powers. One of them was the guy that I think farted.
Yeah, that was Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens.
So that one, and then Janine Garofalo's character, who had the spirit of her dad.
The kid went. Well, he would go invisible if no one was looking at him. That worked.
That's true.
Yeah, but okay,
that is true. They just
Ben
believe
Stiller
him for the
didn't actually have a power. He just got mad.
He just got mad.
That was his. I'm mad.
And,
Mr. Furious.
Who was the shoveler? What was that? Was
William H. Macy.
Yeah, that dude. He was
and
great.
He shovels well.
He shovels very well.
And he also plays as doesn't he kind of play as kind of a nice guy?
Yeah, he's
a nice guy, but he beats the shit out of people with shovels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
He's got a whole family of black children.
That's right. Married a black woman with black children. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That movie's great.
When it first came out, I didn't much care for it.
I liked
stupid.
I did too.
And as I watched it and I appreciated what the comedy, what they were actually trying to do, I was like, okay, I get it. This is funny. But I was under the impression that it was
supposed to be more serious than it was.
The exact opposite.
Oh, it was supposed to be funnier than it was?
And it wasn't.
Instead of the subtlety of it?
Yeah, exactly. I was expecting a lot more slapstick.
Yeah, because it was more of a parody.
Yeah, it was.
A parody of these superhero movies.
Yeah, I love that. Like Greg Kinnear's superhero character, he's got like all the fucking sponsorships all over his suit and stuff.
The way he played that
like
fucking hero was
Pennzoil.
amazing. Like that stuff sprays him in the face. He's like, ugh.
Dude, yeah,
that stinks.
That
It's
is
like,
one
what
that I'm
the
gonna have to
fuck?
watch again, and and another movie that I need to watch again is probably Kingpin.
Oh yeah, whatever.
For funny movies,
we always revisit that one.
That's I
talked
do.
about that. Well, Lebowski obviously.
Yeah, Lebowski's a great one too. I don't find Lebowski as funny as everybody does, but
I don't see the humor of it. I mean, it's funny, but not as funny as people are making it out to be.
I agree. It's the same thing I felt about what is it? God damn it, The Hangover. I never found The Hangover like hilarious like everyone was saying.
Yeah.
I found but I found it as an entertaining story.
Yeah.
But to me, it wasn't this fucking like everyone when it came.
Well, Zach Galifianakis gets on screen, I start laughing. His character was fantastic.
He was funny, but he was not. It's not. It's to me a funny movie is more than just a couple scenes that are funny, right? And to me, The Hangover had a couple funny scenes, and it's more of a mystery type fucking show or movie.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like to me. Now, The Hangover 2 was okay. I haven't seen the third one because the second was okay.
They jumped the shark after the second one.
Yeah, well, they usually do. Usually sequels suck.
I liked the second one just as much as the first one.
The second one was fun.
It was okay.
But like, I mean,
there were definitely a couple jokes in it that were funnier.
Yeah. The shiitake mushroom?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
that was fucking
Get
hilarious.
Off my shit.
and then making that dude have like the tiniest dick in the world. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, was it Ken Jeong?
Ken Jeong. That guy's great. It's fucking crazy that he's like a real life doctor.
Yeah.
And then
was I don't know if
he transitioned into being an actor.
Yeah.
He's trans now.
Another trans person's gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
He's career fluid.
Yeah, and he was one of the fucking sound effects that we had for the longest time. Gay.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh
Gay?
shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
from
I
Community.
totally forgot that
Yeah.
that was him.
He was
Okay.
one of the teachers in Community.
Yeah, but I think he's sitting in the fucking classroom. I don't know what he was doing.
He's sitting in the
scene.
back because he was trying to like see how show him how difficult it was to
Oh
run the
yeah,
class and
which
what-
makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. It was probably. I'd never seen it.
Him and the one with where they're nerds and they play the
They play Magic the Gathering.
Big Brothers.
I've never seen the show.
And well, no, it was a movie
Oh,
where Paul Rudd
okay.
and who's the other guy that was in that? He was Jesus, but
Was he Jesus?
He
no,
was
he was supposed
Jesus.
to be. They both had to do a Big Brother program because they
Mhm.
broke the law or something like that.
I know exactly what movie you're
I
talking
can't
about.
remember the name
Oh,
of
keep
it.
going.
I don't know.
But they had to do like a
It's called Role Models.
Role Models.
Was it
That's
Role
the one.
Mo- okay,
Yeah,
Role Models,
You know,
yeah.
and
Role
his
Models
character
is
in
I
there
do
is
remember
fucking
that.
Great.
They do
Yeah.
the fucking.
He's a
LARPing.
dickhead fucking.
Yeah.
and then his fuck what I don't know the
Just
guy's
brushes
name.
his hand on his face just to
Yeah.
piss him off.
Well, I don't know the other guy's name. The guy that's his general.
oh yeah,
that guy's
guy.
hilarious.
That guy's from Upright
'cause he-
Citizens Brigade.
Because he's like a dick, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, dude."
So glad you came out. I hope
Yeah.
you had a lot of fun. Look forward to you next time.
Yeah, no, that's
meet
that's
every
a
other weekend,
hilarious
yeah.
fucking movie.
Yeah.
See, to me, that's a funny movie.
Mhm.
Because there's many scenes throughout the movie that are
Right.
just fucking hilarious. But to me, the Hangover's not that. It's a fucking movie about like where's our friend? You know, it's like, dude, where's my
I
car
was just
without the
gonna
funny
say,
stuff.
Dude, where's my car? Yeah.
Or though I haven't seen it, but I heard it's similar as the White Castle one.
Oh, Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, Harold. And
Those,
Kumar.
okay, so I love those movies.
Yeah, they're good. They're funny.
because Neil Patrick Harris
Oh man,
plays his complete opposite in the real world.
the most
right?
over exaggerated
He's-
version of himself.
Yes, not over the opposite exaggerated
yeah.
version of himself. He's like, I pretended to be gay just so I could slay more pussy. Like that's how he is in the fucking movie. It's hilarious. And the fact that
And he's branding the women.
yes, and the fact that he plays it up like that, because the first one he hadn't come out as gay, so he plays as Neil Patrick Harris, this fucking pussy hound, right? And then in the second one, now everyone knows he's gay, and he's like, yeah, I just pretended to be gay so I could fucking slay more pussy. That's how it fucking works. It's fucking hilarious. I don't remember the third one though. Because they go to Guantanamo, I think, in the third one.
No, the second one
Or
was
is it the second
Guantanamo.
one? Okay,
Yeah.
they save Christmas or something.
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
think I even. Saw
I haven't
that
seen
one.
the third one.
Yeah.
I've seen the first two, and the first two, they're both funny.
First two were great.
I don't know if they're a movie that I'd be I'd put it on a rotation and watch it every couple
I
of
don't
years.
think so, yeah.
It's more of a movie that I might revisit every decade.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're
That's like
still
that and Van Wilder's one I like to revisit. Every
Van
now
Wilder's funny too.
Van Wilder's.
Or
it-
Waiting.
It's good.
Wait, I was
Yeah,
waiting.
Waiting in
yes.
those two.
You know what
Van
Van
Wilder-
Wilder's based on?
I know it was based off a real person.
Burt Kreischer.
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah, that's what he
Really?
said.
Yeah.
yeah. But
Oh shit.
It's Burt
I didn't know
Kreischer. That's what Burt sold the story, and that's Van Wilder.
Wow.
yeah, isn't that wild?
Yeah,
Crazy.
isn't that
Holy
Van
shit.
Wilder?
That's fucking wild.
But
Write
yeah,
that down.
yeah, it is pretty wild that Burt, before he became this successful comedian, was in Rolling Stone as the biggest partier in the country.
Yeah, they wrote a fucking article about
Yeah,
it.
Holy
that's
shit.
how he ended up getting his name out there.
Damn.
And then he didn't really understand how to translate it into making money off of comedy until like way later.
Yeah.
But I think Joe Rogan pretty much solidified that once.
Oh, that helped.
with the show, and
The
him
Rogan bump.
telling the machine story on there, and then the machine story going viral.
Yeah.
I mean it went fucking viral.
It's a great
when
story.
It is a
is a
great
good
story.
Yeah.
Movie wasn't as good as
The movie,
you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
let
movie
me down,
disappointed
too.
me.
It left me down. Yeah, I didn't much. I mean, did I do that?
I
still
hated that
do.
fucking part so much. God, we have the opposite when it comes to that thing. Like when that
Often
happened,
like,
it was
what the
when that happened. When she said that,
That was a great callback.
when-
That
no.
was awesome.
it was terrible. When that happened, I fucking cringed so fucking hard. I was like, "Oh, you really put that in there." That and Mark Hamill going, "He's the fucking machine," and I was like, "All right, that's also another one that was
Yeah.
just terrible." Like it could have been a great fucking movie, and it just turned out like
I think
meh.
Actually, the only funny moment was the guy getting shot. accidentally.
Yeah,
in the
when he
fucking
acts and then
lobby.
he pukes.
Yeah. Pretty much. The
See,
only one
He's
that-
all, I killed a guy. He's like, you killed 3 guys.
see, that's the thing. Like, I barely remember the movie. It was so just.
It was
not
forgettable for
It
sure.
was.
great. You know, I
And that's the thing that sucks because I think Bert's a funny dude.
he is.
And then I watched the movie and I'm like, wow, that is not a good first outing. The
Yeah.
first outing, I mean, like Howard Stern apparently did it right, did one movie and it was good.
Right.
That's it. And he just kept to the story of what he did.
That's
That
still a
was
cool
it.
movie.
Huh?
That's still a cool
Yeah, it's a
movie.
great movie.
Yeah,
I've watched
Private
it
Parts.
recently.
Mhm.
So, I mean, like I said, Howard did it right. Bert, I think, tried to go too slapsticky or something in this. Because that's what it felt like.
Yeah, it was very cartoony.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that was the thing. I wanted a more. Also, I think he tried leaning too heavy into, I want to be an action star in this comedy.
You know what? I honestly don't think that was his call.
I think it was.
I think the action part was like, we need to have a bit more action.
Nope.
in it.
I
you know
heard him
what,
talk
though?
about it, and I think
Yeah.
that was 100%
okay,
his thing.
It was his thing.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if the studio would push for something.
No,
like
That's what I'm saying. We got to make
yeah.
it a little bit more extreme because it's the machine, you know? We
Yeah.
got to make it a
Yeah,
bit more.
I honestly think that Bert had a lot to do with that, and
Yeah.
I think he should have gone more down the. If you're gonna make it comedy, make it a fucking comedy.
Mm-hmm.
You can have action elements in it. That's fine. Like it was funny the scene where he ends up fucking accidentally killing those 2 guys.
yeah.
That's the way that happened was hilarious. It reminded me a lot of True Lies when oh fuck, what's her name?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis ends up fucking accidentally killing like 10 guys with the fucking.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was an Mac 10.
Yeah,
She
like,
dropped it.
She
She
dropped
it,
the
yeah.
Mac 10.
Downstairs
and then
wiped
it-
out the whole fucking room.
And it shoots like 1,000 rounds out of
I
it.
know, right?
'Cause
Well,
that's
hey, it's an Arnold movie.
No, but that
Come
was
on.
the old trope for all action, not just Arnold.
Not just Arnold.
all
Stallone,
action
all of them,
movies
yeah.
back in the day were not realistic. That's what I loved about
They
the
never
Last
reload.
Action Hero. He made fun of it the whole
Yeah,
Yeah,
time.
they
Last
did.
Action Hero was
That
great.
was a great movie.
I actually liked that a lot more than a lot of people liked it.
I loved it. I thought it was
I
great.
loved Tywin Lannister in it.
Yep.
He was great.
I love that part where he's like, he comes in the real world and he like shoots
brings out
somebody
death.
and he's like, I've just murdered a man and I want to
Yeah.
confess.
And then
somebody's
someone's like, "Shut
hey,
the fuck
shut
up."
down there.
I know he didn't say shut the fuck
Yeah,
up
yeah.
because because it was a PG-13 and they even made fun of that part where we can actually say fuck once or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, they're like,
Here,
we're allowed
say
one.
this as a kid. Grow up.
Yeah.
Go, just say it. It's like, I'm not going to say it. Why not?
It's because we're in a PG-13 movie. You can't say it.
Yep. Called him out on it.
Here.
The one dude has a cartoon cat as a partner.
Yeah, yeah. He's like,
Right?
what's that? That was the only thing I didn't like about the movie. Was the cartoon cat. I
Actually-
thought that was dumb as shit.
Well, no, the thing is, I get what they were going
No,
for.
I do,
you
but I
know?
didn't
Yeah.
like that because Arnold didn't have those movies. He's making fun of his movies.
Well, they had the black and white of what's his name too, the detective.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that was
Humphrey Bogart.
Humphrey
Yeah,
Bogart.
yeah.
Humphrey
and
Bogart.
but he was just kind of sitting in the background for
He
most
was
of
just
it,
in the
right?
back.
Because they were
background, yeah.
teaming everybody up.
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to be teamed up with Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah.
Walking up.
And I love the captain. he gets
He's got steam coming out of his
so
ears and
angry
shit.
that his fucking windows break.
Yep. Hell, even the guy did a callback to Amadeus, his character from Amadeus.
Yeah.
The bad guy is like, I don't trust him. Like, what are you talking about? He's been working for the Force for 20 years. Like, no, he was the bad guy in Amadeus.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Dude, yeah. No, that
Turns out to be the bad guy or the assistant.
that I do like that. I wish that there was more. I don't know.
They could redo something like that. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but the problem is with redoing it,
Yeah.
it always turns to shit.
It does, and honestly,
There's
I
been a
think-
few remakes that have been good, but it's far and few between.
Yeah,
Same
and
premise of
honestly,
it.
though, I think that movie came out. Last Action Hero came out at the right time because.
when action heroes were like huge.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
and it was sort of they were started going out of that style of movie was
Well,
going
yeah.
out
Look
of style
at look
that
at the
point.
action heroes now. Nowadays they're more.
Statham.
They seem to be also most of them, not all of them, based more on more realistic stuff.
Yeah.
More realistic gun. Like look at John Wick.
Somewhat.
is not realistic gun.
Well,
The
no.
gunplay is. The gunplay is 100% realistic. I don't know if you've seen Keanu Reeves at Terran Tactical doing his shooting.
I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is, I mean, that many headshots It's fucking.
Well, I mean,
crazy.
it's not just that. It's just the
gotta
fact
also-
that he's able to go through all of that and never get.
But the fact that he
taken out.
reloads constantly.
Yeah.
The fact that like
There are
so
realistic
the realism of
aspects
it
to
is
it.
a lot better.
Yeah.
And they even got Halle Berry to go there and get fucking good at shooting guns. It was fucking great. Now everybody's going to Terran Tactical to go do the fucking
Yeah, but
movie setup.
he holds up his fucking coat and stops bullets with that. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, well,
dude.
and those are they have like Kevlar.
It's Kevlar
within
fucking-
them.
Kevlar fucking no.
I've shot Kevlar. It stops
So
bullets.
so it just flows like in the wind and all that too.
It actually stop it. I
Well,
think better.
I think that
Without it being, like, right
I
on
think
your
they
body.
mentioned that it's like a special Kevlar or something that for
Kevlar
those suits and
lined
stuff.
suit.
Yeah,
Tactical suit.
obviously that's the part.
We're
that's
gonna
not
fucking
as
fight
realistic.
That
about
was
this.
fucking dumb. I was like, come on. Guy turns a gun on him. He's like, meh. He
He's
goes
like
fucking
Batman
Dracula
with his
on him or
cape,
something
like
that.
Batman
Yeah.
with his cape,
Yeah.
blocking
But that's
bullets and
exactly
shit.
what Kevlar does. It stops bullets. Now, if he was shooting with a rifle round through it, he'd be right.
Yeah.
If it's pistol rounds, yeah, it'll stop those.
Okay, so maybe we could do that for the show.
Yes, you get to hold a blanket, and I'll just be like, yeah, it's Kevlar, and Kevin gets to shoot you because I'm not going to do
Make
it.
me a Kevlar fucking jacket, and I'll block it.
I
like-
do have a
like
bunch of. I
Dracula.
have Kevlar. We could shoot
Cool.
Kevlar, and you can see that it stops bullets.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but I'm saying the way it reacts, like Kevlar doesn't bend like that. It doesn't.
What do you
blow in
mean
the wind.
bend?
Like a piece of fucking
like a piece
fabric.
of fabric, like cloth, like a cloth suit,
I don't remember the scene, so I'd have to see it again.
because it's. I mean, there's a part in one of the movies I don't remember
See
which
if you
one.
can find real quick.
It's
just
stupid.
real quick.
Well,
see if you can find the Kevlar scene in there on YouTube.
Oh, gee.
I know. Get mad about it.
I didn't get mad. I just
You
went,
went.
That's
That's
not
Kevin
mad.
getting mad
I
about
did
it.
because I got to feed my
You don't know
dog.
what getting mad means.
Yeah. Well, we'll be doing
let's
it.
see here.
Kevlar scene in what is it? John Wick 2 or 3?
I don't remember.
Because it's not
I
the
think
first
it was
one.
the second one because that's when he went to the sommelier that gave him the Kevlar suit, or the Kevlar jacket.
John Wick.
Would
Just
be
type
s-
in John Wick and see what it pops up as.
Yeah, that's the first scene right there.
That's
yeah,
when he's
top one?
buying stuff.
under shorts. See it on the left?
Far left.
When he's holding the gun.
No, he's not gonna find
No,
it.
that's
Let's see if
that's
that's
like
him
one.
pulling it
No,
up.
that's his one-handed
Yeah, that's him just doing that.
reload.
It might not be on here.
Because like I said, he just pulls that loose jacket he's wearing, and it stops bullets.
Yeah, Kevlar jacket scene.
You really, maybe we should turn the keyboard over to somebody else.
That knows how to fucking type in shit.
Your keyboard is like
It's probably the second one, right?
Yeah,
Is that it?
that might be.
No, that's when he stops to reload.
Oh, okay.
No, he's running down a hallway or something like that. and
Bulletproof
they're-
vest
they're-
backpack.
They're
That's-
dumping on him,
Those are real.
and he just pulls that up because he turns a corner and somehow
Well,
blocks all the shots this guy's dumping on him. And that scene, I was like, come on. I get it because he's got a Kevlar fucking coat, but
yeah, I mean,
It-
Kevlar does stop shit.
I know, but it's like in a vest or something. It's pretty relatively thick.
So
isn't
is it Kevlar? It's usually about yay thick.
Okay, yeah, he's got a jacket that's just.
Now, if it whips around like a jacket, I kind of that part's not realistic on that.
I mean,
but Kevlar 100% will
Like
stop
the
a bunch of
bullets
shit.
spark as it hits the jacket.
Well, it's not going to spark either. Kevlar is a material that's fabric,
I'm aware of that.
so it's not going to spark.
Well, it
Yeah,
looks like-
I
it
guess
looks like
it's not on
It
here.
looks like somebody actually did make a bulletproof John Wick suit in
Yeah,
real
no,
life.
they actually sell them. There's a company that you can buy Kevlar hoodies from.
What's that?
What?
John
John
Wick
Wick
Chapter 5?
5?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? All
You
right,
better
let's
know.
end. Let's
No
end the
fucking way.
Let's end the show with
He's
the trailer
supposed to
for
be
John Wick
dead.
5.
That's not real. That's
I don't
fake.
think that's real.
That's got to be fake.
Cinematic Pro Studio.
Well, we can not watch it. Let's just watch it anyway.
He's
and just
all
say, fuck
old
it.
And gray. What the fuck? The fuck?
Fuck it. Why not?
Legends don't die.
So is this showing it?
They endure.
Okay.
Woven into the fabric of our world. Eternally
Maybe you should have hit
alive in
full
the
screen
hearts of
first.
Those who dare to remember.
I wanted to make sure that the
Ow.
taken.
We thought we had lost him. But
Yeah, we'll
legends
see if
have a
this is
way of
real or
rewriting
fake.
Their own ending.
I mean, that looked fake as shit.
It's
Fucking goofy ass fucking planes.
pretty sure this is like a.
It says official trailer.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I can lie too.
Son, come back to us.
They thought they could bury me. But legends are born from the ashes. But even legends must fight to rise again.
Because I thought he said
I
when
will
you did
not
4, he
rest
was
until
done.
My enemies know that the boogeyman
He fucking died.
never sleeps.
That's not
I
his-
haven't seen the
that
4th
wasn't
one.
That wasn't his voice. That was talking. Yeah, that's fake.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, it looks fake.
Iron Man 4 official trailer.
See, if there was a real John Wick 5, it would be the trailer would be everywhere.
Or not. What if
Oh,
they're trying
sure
to
it would.
What if they're
That would
trying
be
to
big
Play
news.
us
What
out,
if,
dude.
what
Play
if they're
us out.
trying to make it
Shut him up
secret?
and play us out, please.
Don't
for fuck's
don't
sake.
fucking shut me up.
You just
Fuck
won't
you.
Fucking stop talking.
How about
We're shutting you out.
I accidentally. What did I hit on there? Go ahead and talk to him.
Oh!
What?
We're done. We're over.
All right, goodbye, everybody. Follow us on the socials and shit. Like, subscribe, rate, review. Reading and arithmetic and all sorts of that too. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Do it.
Peace.